Right guys, welcome back to Portman Road. Today Ipswich Town take on Fleetwood in a hope to get some points in the final 10 games of the season. Can the Blues get those points that are much needed? Come on. Right guys, welcome back to Portman Road. Tonight Ipswich Town take on Fleetwood Town at home under the lights. What a depressing week it has been. Got back from Blackpool on my birthday weekend on Saturday night, and I can tell you now it's probably the most depressed I've been watching my football club in the last 10-11 years. It's been absolutely abysmal. There doesn't seem to be any answers coming out of the club. Lambert's, released press issues saying that, this and that, it must be the players. There's echoes from the backroom staff that some of the players aren't happy. To be truthful to you, I don't know what's going on at the moment. The club's in absolute disarray, and as far as I'm concerned, the season's over. We will be a League One side next season. But that still remains to be seen, and we still have got 10 games left, and it would be stupid to suggest that it's over now. But that's me, I am stupid. I have talked to both Fleetwood and Ipswich fans tonight. Let's see what I've got to say. Right then, John, let's have a look back at Blackpool at the weekend, mate. Not a good game, was it?
I thought we played quite well, to be honest.
Results-wise, not a good game.
Result-wise, crap. Last minute.
It's just a sucker punch, really, isn't it? I mean, you travel all that way, and to concede so late, it looked like we were on top, John. It looked like we were going to win that game. We just didn't do anything, did we?
Again, it's a season. Story of our season so far. We're not shooting when we should shoot. Tippy-tappy football. No one wants to take a go and have a go at them. And you think, what's going on? What? You can't blame the manager for all of it.
No.
I can't see the manager going telling players, look, go out, game in, game out. You just keep passing it around. Don't have a shot. There's no way. No manager's going to do that. And then Oxford, we went back to hoofball. That was McCarthy years.
It's season defining, isn't it? Every time we step out on the pitch, we seem to do something different. Now, as far as I'm concerned, the manager can tell players what to do, but it's completely down to players. I'm hearing whispers coming out of the dressing room this week, and they're not happy with Paul Lambert. To be honest, it's been given a vote of confidence. If you're not happy, you put up and shut up, surely.
It's too true. I mean, the fans, I've seen social media, some of it that they're saying about Lambert, and some of it I agree with, but also the players have got to take a lot of this. Yeah. The players he picks the squads. I remember in the Robson days, going back, he said you'd pick the team, they'd go out, he would tell them some things to do, and he said Mills would then actually say on the pitch, captain's armband, say no, we'll do this and that. And he said Mills sometimes actually changed the game for him. Yeah. And that's the thing. These players, they get paid a lot of money for what they do.
Would you say then some players should come under criticism? Then is that what you're saying, John? Is there a player in there that's directing them in the wrong way?
Skews, Chambers, Hughes, Judge, them four.
These are all old heads, aren't they, John? You'd expect to know how to win a game of football, especially at League One level, having played at Championship and most of their career. Have always aspired to play in the Premier League, never made it for one or more reasons under McCarthy. Their heyday's been and gone, mate. Those Chambers and Scouse were in the same starting lineup that played at Blackpool 7 years ago. Yeah. We haven't changed, have we?
No, we haven't. And Hughes is a big disappointment to me. That guy, I still remember the goal that he scored against Aston Villa. What a cracker now. He wouldn't shoot even if the flame was no one in front of the goal. What's going on? He's got to be criticised. He's got to be. M4 have got to be saying, we haven't done it this season. No. And they let the team down, they let the fans down, they let the manager down. Don't matter what they think of the manager, if they really is true what they think of him, it's the fans. We're paying week in, week out to go. And we're getting short-changed.
Is it over?
Yeah, I'm afraid so. If we get in the top six and we get in the playoffs, let's be frank, I don't think these players have got the bottle or the desire.
No. What are you going for tonight, mate? 5-0?
I'll say we're 2-1 to us, but it could be the other way.
All right, mate. Keep the faith.
I'll never say that.
Right then, I'm here with one of the most special Fleetwood fans around. It's Snappers. He's come all the way down from Fleetwood tonight. What is that, 550-mile round journey, mate?
Yeah, 550-mile round trip on a Tuesday night. But anything for the cods, you know, like you've got to support your team home and away. You've got these trips. Unfortunately, it's not early in the season, but if I'm honest, I think this is the ideal chance to play you. You're in disarray, you're in bad form, and I tell you what, if I think we get the first goal today, your ground will get on your players, and it could work in our favour. We love being the underdog.
Seems to be the current theme this season, mate. We seem to concede early and teams seem to get on top of us. I mean, talking about how long you've come tonight, could have given me a lift back on a Saturday night, couldn't we?
Oh yeah, you play Blackpool on Saturday. Obviously a good win for them. They're on a bit of a honeymoon period at the minute, but you still should be beating teams like that. You're a good club, and unfortunately you're not doing as well in the league, but hopefully that can turn for you, but not tonight.
If you're looking at Town and you look at their threats that they do have currently, what would you say is their biggest chance of winning the game tonight?
Well, you're a championship club, you've got a fan. I think if you go 1-0 down, you've always got that fans on your players' back, like push your players forward. Like Sunderland last week, they had 28,000 fans. It's always going to be hard to compete with that, and it's always. But you have still got good players who've played at a higher level. Like Alan Judge, for me, is a championship player. You most of your players that are out, for me, it's unfortunate, but you're hard to beat, you're organised. Up until recently, I did fancy you, but if you can carry on back to that, go back to a 3-5-2.
Did you? Get that quiet?
But yeah, go back to a 3-5-2. Who knows? But you don't know with Lambert. I'm not sure what he's doing at the minute, if I'm honest.
No, and like we talked about a minute ago, a lot of people question whether Lambert's the man. I'm not really sure, mate, to be honest, at the moment.
Well, there's other candidates out there. I think Nathan Jones is probably the best out there. He got double promotion at Luton. He provided a team spirit, which you need in League One. I said to you on the podcast you did at the start of the year, I went, you will be surprised how tough and physical this is compared to the Championship. And I think you've been taught reality check, if I'm honest.
Yeah, completely. I completely agree. You're one of 80 fans tonight, mate. A nice long journey down, but good luck for tonight. I hope you get a result. But until next time, mate.
Up the cods.
Come on, you blokes. We don't usually allude to rumours, Mike, on this channel, but this week there's been plenty.
Like what?
First of all, Neil Warnock to Ipswich. What do you make of that?
No.
Okay, Lambert sausage dressing room.
Has he? Well, I've heard that.
That's a rumour.
It is a rumour, and I think it's probably just like any other business. At the end of the day, if you're a manager, you know you can't please every fucker. At the end of the day, and they're getting paid to do a job, and they should go out there and do it.
Would you say then the next rumour would be that it's not a rumour. These players are, they've been overpaid for what they've done this season.
They are well paid. I don't know if they're overpaid because
judging on performances, you would say they've been overpaid, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, they're getting about £8,000, £10,000, £15,000 a week, whereas some clubs in this league are getting only a tenth of that, maybe. On wage budget, so yeah, we expect a lot more out of them, don't we? At the end of the day, and I've heard all these rumours, and I think that if they've got to go out there and play for the club, fuck what the manager says. At the end of the day, it's annoying because we've seen it so many times that you can't blame Lambert for a lot of the performances that we've seen here, because we could see that the players have been oofballing up the field for 45 minutes chasing a game. There's no way on earth Lambert has told them to go out there and hoofball to two people up front who can't head a ball. No. There's no way. So they've taken that up on themselves. But saying that, there's been a lot of things that Lambert has done in tactical changes, leaving things to the last minute that have been questionable, and we think, why the hell has he done that? Why has he not brought him on sooner? What's Freddie coming on in a 90th minute for? Stuff like that.
Which is fair from a fan's point of view to question the manager in terms of tactical decisions.
At the end of the day, but they're also human beings at the end of the day, and we don't know what the hell Lambert thinks of when he starts bringing people on in 90th minute. I ain't got a clue, but at the end of the day, if them players aren't happy, I don't know. It's shit because
General consensus is, Mike, everyone's confused about who's to blame here. The only people that you can blame, or persons, is the owner, because he's not put enough money into this club. That's why we're in this division. Yeah. Now, then you cascade it down to the manager. What can a manager do with no money? Absolutely zilch money to use, and players that don't seem to play.
I don't know, and also part of his squad rotation was probably trying to keep players happy.
Yeah.
He is a person who likes to keep people around him happy. He goes out and he puts money behind the bar, pays for away coaches, does whatever he can, let's be honest here, right? There's no Ipswich fans in the country that can't deny that this guy has come in and changed things around here, try and lift the mood and puts a bit of pride back into the club. The fact that the players are not following the instructions, whether they like it or not, it's not down to him. When they go on that pitch at the end of the day and they start playing hoofball when they're told not to, whose fault is that at the end of the day? Now, if the player... What was it, that bar interview on, I don't know, was it East Anglian Daily Times or Kings of Anglia or something like that? That interview about... They accepted relegation in October. Yet the fans were here, desperate as hell, hoping that we would stay up. To know that they'd already given up, that fucking hurts. Now, if that's going to be the same here now, where these players are not playing for the manager and are not going to play for the club and for the fans that have been travelling around this country supporting them and coming out in big numbers, bigger than usual seasons, if they're going to go out there and just roll over and Fleetwood win this game by 3-4 and just humiliate us because they're playing as a team, not as a lot of individuals, then that's going to fucking hurt. It's not down to Lambert, that's the fucking players. And if that's the case, all this shitstorm on social media about Lambert out, this, that and everything else, get the fucking players out. That's what I say. Get all them twats out that just can't be asked to play for the club, don't give a damn anymore. All they're bothered about is their own fucking social media accounts and the way they're feeling and everything else. It's wrong. I'm getting all wound up now. Next question.
How do I follow that? I think we'll leave it there, Mike. Cheers for that. Right then, Tom, tonight it's really important that we get something on table. We say this every week. I'm getting bored of it now. You know, I said to you at Blackpool, you know, it's taken a lot for us to go up there. The way back, completely deflated, weren't we? I mean, what can we do tonight, if anything?
Mate, I'm literally just fed up of being in front of this mic and just being...
All right, mate, thanks for that.
Yeah, see you later. Well, I don't move in 2 metres of you anyway, mate. You got fucking coronavirus.
No, I'm fine, mate, I'm fine.
No, but I'm just fed up. Like, on the way back, it was just shit. The weather was shit. Everything was just shit. This league's shit. I can't deal with another year of this, and we're going to have to.
It's about preparation. I think we need to lower our standards to be able to accept that we're in this division for a long while until we get it right.
Well, we deserve to be where we are in the league. We deserve to be mid-table. All season, even when we were winning at the top, we were never convincing. We've said this all season, 1-0 wins here and there. We've only blown a few teams here and there away, and they're teams that are right at the bottom of the league, so they shouldn't really be challenging us anyway.
No. I mean, Fleetwood tonight, a team that, you know, were below us when we played them last time. Got a 1-0 win up there, close game. Joey Barton said there'd be a team in and around this season, and now above us by 3 points on the table, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's one of the best performances all season, I'd say, up at Fleetwood. Really complete performance, defended really well, created quite a few chances, and got that goal that we needed. But yeah, Fleetwood, I haven't really seen much from them, to be fair, but on form, they come here confident.
Going about their business quietly, aren't they, really?
Yeah, well, they're going under the radar, which obviously one team always does every season, and yeah, it's them at the minute.
Should we have a look at the squad then, mate? Thanks for all your match predictions. As anticipated, rather slow this week because nobody's up for tonight's game, and you wouldn't be surprised to find out that 55% think we're going to lose tonight. Let's go for the squad, Tom.
I'll tell you what, 55% can't be full of blooming Fleetwood fans. I've got none of them. But no, the team: Holy, Danashian, Earl, Chambers, Wilson, Nolan, Judge, Dazelle, Garbutt, McGavin and Keane up top. And then on the bench you've got Norris, Edwards, Bishop, Sears, Wolfenden, Dobber and Simpson.
I mean, notable changes. Obviously, Downs has been suspended for 2 games, but you're bringing Brett McGavin, and I mean, you know, is that the kind of substitution? Let's just put it down. Brett McGavin's not started a single game at Portman Road all season, has he? He's coming in tonight for his first league start at Portman Road, under the lights, in front of an expectant crowd. Lambert was talking about these players need to be ready. Is he ready?
where the fuck's Brett McGavin come from? He's literally not even been on the radar since the Peterborough game back in December in a Leeson.com game. So why is he even in the side? He should be on the bench if he's playing. You don't chuck someone straight into the deep end. That midfield, you've got, is it Nolan, Dazelle and McGavin?
Is Dazelle starting?
Yeah, Dazelle starting. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think he is.
Oh my God. I don't know what is going on with this club.
So you've got two players who are like 19 years old in that midfield. Where you need experience.
All right, my question to you is, why do these players come from nowhere?
Haven't they got Glenn Whelan in their midfield?
Have they? We'll find out in a minute.
Got someone like Glenn Whelan in their midfield.
No, definitely not.
I'm sure they have.
No.
Someone experienced like that would fuck them all over. Literally, he will run that midfield round them.
I don't know what's going on. So we've got a midfield of Nolan, Judge, not Downs, Dazelle and McGavin by the looks of it today. I mean, was Dober in the starting lineup?
On the bench.
On the bench. I mean, we need some attack.
Are we just committing defeat right now?
Oh, I don't know, mate. I don't know.
I hope I eat my words sitting here, or standing here, sorry, but...
It's challenging to talk to you tonight because I just don't know what to say.
Mate, I literally have not got the motivation tonight to stand here and go through that team because I'm just fed up, literally. I don't care, I'm just fed up of this season already. Just end the season because with the side we've got, with the form both teams are in, there's only one result tonight.
We said on Saturday, season's over.
Yeah.
I mean...
Why do people keep trying to put positive looks on it, trying to keep it alive? If you look at the form, we've won 4 games like the last God knows how many months. Yeah. We should be blooming fighting with Southend and Tranmere at the bottom of the league with form like that.
I know. What are you going for tonight then, mate? Final score?
Mate, I hate to be negative, but I mean, with form of both sides, they've won 5 of their last 6. We've won like 1 of our last 6. 1-0 Fleetwood.
Right then, Lou, to be honest, mate, after that first half, I'd rather go and be at a funeral than watch that again. That was poor, one of the poorest we've seen this season.
I had more fun at a funeral, mate. It's diabolical. This is a funeral for our club, mate. If we don't get 3 points today, that's it, mate. We'll be here for 5, 6
It's game over anyway. It's game over. You can't play like that in any league, let alone League One, trying to get promotion.
Went to the park the other week with my little boy in his pram to get him to sleep, and there was kids playing football better than that, and they were about under 11. That was the worst half of football. I know I've said this, it's just getting worse. It's like we say it every half time, but that is just awful, honestly. Ridiculous.
There's no words for it, is there? None at all. I mean, you look at players out there who could potentially change the game. You've got Edwards, Bishop, Dober on the bench. You've got young Tyree Simpson. You might as well give them a fucking go, mate, because they'll do better than these lot.
Yeah, take Keane off. Judge ain't done much. Somehow, some bloke that's 4 foot tall has turned into a target man. Every ball's going straight towards him at height. If a ball comes towards Keane, he just backs into the player, trying to chest it down. He can't even do that anyway. I'd get Dobber on.
What do you make of the reaction when the goal went in that the fans are shouting Lambert out?
That's the reaction it deserved. It's woeful. If you can keep a job after that, then I've no idea what this owner's doing, mate, honestly.
What do you go for then, mate? Final score?
1-0.
Fleetwood. Cheers for that. Mark, we're the first ones out here tonight, boy. That 1-0 defeat to Fleetwood tonight was probably the worst performance I've ever seen as an Ipswich fan. Evans out! Without a shadow of a doubt.
I can't honestly keep standing here with you, mate, and keep saying the same thing every week. It's the same thing over and over again. And what's happening in there now, we've gone on early, but this is the time for a protest to happen now. We need to unite as fans. You know, there's so many, we all act and we all think we know what's going on. We're not the ones that we should be saying what's going wrong with this club. It's the people up here in the fucking boardrooms tell us what's going wrong with this club. There needs to be an inquest. We can't have, you know, Evans is never going to leave this club without a serious investor. We've got to be realistic. The Evans out thing it's not going to work. We need to unite as fans with our views. You know, people ask for Lambert out, Evans out. This job is untenable for any manager because of the way what I've been banging on about last week.
It's a sinking ship, mate.
It's the mentality of this club, and it's going to continue unless we do something as fans. We need to unite together against this and actually do something. The more and more we talk about it, debate it online, debate it here on this channel, or you know, in person. We just need to come together. This is our club. We pay the money. We we dedicate the hours and the time to get here, and the boys are not doing it. And this has happened for 10 years or more now.
Fucking
It's
shit,
ridiculous.
mate. Absolute shit. Danny, what do you make of that, mate?
It's absolute shit, isn't it, to be honest with you? We went all that way to Blackpool to get stabbed in the heart with a 93rd minute winner when we were the better
Well, let's be
side.
fair.
And tonight, that was a load of shit. So we were the better side on Saturday.
Let's be fair, though. At Blackpool, we actually played football. Tonight, we didn't do anything. Yeah, fuck all night. Yeah, been here since half time,
It's
mate.
embarrassing.
What a joke.
That was absolutely fucking embarrassing.
Shite!
Cheers, mate.
That's it, that sums it up.
That sums it up, doesn't it?
That bloke there just
We're
summed
just
it up.
saying, Mark just said, look, if there was a time, everyone was in song today against Marcus Evans. What does it take to get this guy up?
I think I was only 6'5", sitting down all game.
One common criticism, right? Listen, one common criticism is TWTD will be absolutely flying tonight, all those Section 5ers, but none of them will fucking sing against them, will they?
It's untrue. That whole fucking page is full of idiots. And give it large on there. As soon as you get to there, they go, oh yeah, clap them up at full time. Fucking load of shit.
Section 6
I've come straight from work. Fucking 12-hour days.
No,
What's that bag of
boys,
shit?
this is exactly
Calm down,
what I just. This is exactly what I just said before you boys came out. Is what I said. We've all got different views. We can all point fingers where this is going wrong, but we need to unite as fans against this shit. We've put up this shit for 10 years, and we need to unite as fans against this fucking shit.
If you're
now.
clapping that, don't fucking turn up Saturday because that's embarrassing.
Mate,
If you're
those
clapping
players
that-
ain't got a fucking inch of sweat on their body after that, mate. They didn't put one bit of effort in there at all. They're not playing for the club. They're not playing for the shirt. They're not playing for the fucking manager. They don't give a fuck.
He's got an interesting point there. The players didn't seem to play at all today. Didn't want anything, did they? It's not that they didn't try because the game just wasn't there. It was tapping it around. Didn't put any balls over the top, didn't go for any attacks. It's just simple. We're not doing it. The players don't want to play, do they?
There's too many fucking reasons why this club is in this position. For 10 years, we've fucking stagnated. The mentality of this club is fucking pathetic. It honestly is. And, we can sit here, we can stand here for fucking hours to tell us what's wrong with this club. And there's so many different reasons. And all us fans, like you boys coming out here, we're all fighting amongst ourselves. We need to unite against these fuckers because this is our club. It's not their fucking club. We need to unite against them and fucking sort this shit out.
All right, Mark. All right.
Fucking hell.
Come on, keep it together, son. Sorry, mate. Don't cry, son.
Shit.
Don't cry. Fucking hell. What do you make of that, Wes?
Oh, Lambert gets out of our club, mate. You don't have a clue what he's doing, mate.
You got your CV on you? I'll drop it with mine.
I'll take the job. I'll take the job. I'll take the job.
On a 5-year deal.
Yeah, I'll have a 5-year deal if you want. You want a job? You can all have a job if you want, mate.
Oh my God, where do we go from here, man? Where do we go?
Where we go is sit here for 5 years, and then in 5 years' time we'll be down in League
What's
Two.
the point in coming here on Saturday? Honestly, look, everyone at this fall will be going for everyone's head. What's the point in coming here on Saturday? Coventry, the most consistent side in the whole division.
This was the first game I turned up, yeah, and I was disinterested from the first minute. I literally sat down on my phone for 90 minutes because if the players aren't going to be bothered, why the fuck should we be bothered as well? Literally, that's why there's no atmosphere in there tonight because no one cares.
We should be bothered.
We should be bothered what's fucking happening up in the fucking boardroom, mate.
That's what I'm saying. We should be bothered. We should be bothered.
But on the
about
pitch,
this.
mate, fucking our season's over. Our season was over last fucking week, mate. It's fucking shit.
Oh, it's just a joke.
We'll wind it up. We might see you at Coventry. I haven't decided yet.
Best thing that can happen to this club, Downs goes, Wolfenden goes, Tyree Simpson goes. Just save your career, boys, because you ain't getting fuck all here. It's a joke. We'll get a loan in that don't give two shades of shit. What fucking happens? I'll go back to a Premier League club and won't give a fuck about us.
One last point. Go and Bridge End.
All right, until next time. Come on, you blues.